Hey guys, Kudus Campbell here for thebuttonsmashers.com, and this is our manga review for Your Name. Question: what would you do if you woke up in the body of someone of the opposite sex? Your Name, or Kimi no Na wa, is a manga that explores this tantalizing concept. Written by Makoto Shinkai, with art by Ranmaru Kotone, this by far is one of the most exciting manga being published at this moment. When I saw the cover for the first time, I knew I just had to read it, and damn is this some good stuff. I mean, whoa, this is so good. As I began reading the first volume of this manga, I was introduced to the character Mitsuha Miyomizu, a cute, kind-hearted high schooler from the countryside. After being introduced to Mitsuha, her small circle of friends and family, we learn that she is not happy with this life in the countryside. Mitsuha wishes she was a boy living in Tokyo because she idealizes the city life and assumes that the boys there have much more freedom and opportunities than she has. After making a wish to be a boy, she has a dream that she is a boy. The story then progresses quickly as we are introduced to Taka Tachibana, a high school lad from Tokyo, the exact city Mitsuha wishes she could live in. Taki is a pretty cool bloke who happens to have a very active life, including school and a part-time job. When we are introduced to him, we learn about his temperament via the visual representation of the bandages on his face. Though he is not a violent character, his short fuse gets him into scuffles, but usually it's related to someone trying to take advantage of him or others. Taki also starts to have a dream that he is a girl, but he dismisses them as just dreams. These two characters start noticing that they're missing days from their memories, but their acquaintances all seem to remember everything involving them acting strange for a day, like Mitsuha's sister walking in on her group in her breast, or like Taki calling his dad daddy. These strange losses of days are soon understood to be related to the two main characters swapping bodies with each other. However, it happens randomly almost every other day, and they have no recollection of what happened during the day once they are back in their own bodies. When the characters eventually realize the situation that they're in, they start keeping diaries as a means to track what they've done and also to communicate with each other. Now, I will admit that when I was about a couple pages into the first chapter, I was a bit confused as to what was going on in the story, but after the first chapter I was hooked. Makoto-san's writing is so compelling that I found myself completely immersed in the book without an inclination of time. This was a book that I read in just one sitting, and I loved and hated that about it. I love that I was able to complete the first volume in a short period of time so that I was able to continue working on other things, but I also hate that it's over because I greatly desire to know more about Mitsuha and Taki's relationship. So many questions need to be answered. Will they ever meet? Is this a figment of Mitsuha's imagination? When is the second volume being released? Oh, and I have a lot of other questions, but mentioning them here will delve too deeply into spoiler territory, and we do not want to do that, do we? What I hope to accomplish with this review is to inform you on how good this manga is. And it's good. Not just in the story department, but also in regards of its art. When I held the book for the first time, I was instantly captivated by the stunning cover and the full color two first pages. They're like a cherry on top of a very visually delicious cake. Ranmaru-san's art is, how do I say, exceptional. The characters are well illustrated, and every other aspect of the art is particularly appealing to me. The cells are not cluttered with too much information, but they also do not have too little either. It's a pleasant mixture that manages to portray the story perfectly. This is my first time seeing art from this particular manga artist, and I must say that I am now a huge fan. Here's hoping that I read more manga in the future with art from Ranmaru-san. So, with all that I've said so far about Your Name, here's our final verdict. There's not much more that I can say about Your Name that would not result in huge spoilers, so I must end this review here. If you wish to find out more about the story, then I highly recommend getting the first volume. The version I read for the review was the paperback, but there's also a digital version that will be available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Bookwalker, Comixology, Google Play, iBooks, and Kobo. This manga consists of 3 volumes, the first of which was released on June the 20th, 2017, and the physical version retails at $13 US or 17 Canadian, with the digital versions retailing at $7 US or $9 Canadian. If this manga sounds like something that you're interested in, then I highly recommend picking it up. Thank you very much for watching our review of Your Name. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to give us a like and let us know what you think about the manga in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more content like this from us, make sure to subscribe to this channel.